So it took me almost an entire year to complete this project. Now let's see if we can make this farmhouse in just one day. Hey everyone, my name is Neil and this is Real Terrain Hobbies, and yes, we're gonna see if we can make this entire farmhouse in just one day. That's it. One simple day. Think we can do it? Let's find out. Alright, now before we get into it, I just want to give a big shout out to this video sponsor, Easy Roller Dice. Now these guys are launching a brand new Kickstarter for their new color spray dice collection, and these things are absolutely stunning. Now, funny thing, if you're going to head over there, you're going to see somebody you might recognize. This guy right here, I did their video promo for them right on their Kickstarter page, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, these things are absolutely gorgeous. They come in 7 and 11 piece sets. They've got a unique font style with 4 different font colors. You can get black, white, silver, and gold. And if you want, you can get 10 packs of any die type of your choice. So if you want 10 D6, 10 D20s, D4s, whichever you want. And if all the stretch goals are met, there's up to 20 unique colors for you to choose from. So go check them out. There's a link down below. The Kickstarter is launching on Tuesday. That's July 14th. Grab yourself a set of these dice. Grab 2, 3, 4 sets, however many you want. You're not going to be disappointed, as these things are absolutely stunning. Okay, so I've got everything set up here. I've got some foam core and some balsa. I'm gonna attempt to do a farmhouse in one day. I don't know if I'm too optimistic about this. It's already 12 p.m., so it's noon. A bit of a slow start getting things set up in the morning here, but I've got till like midnight tonight, so we're gonna see if we can build something here. One day only. I got a farmhouse in mind. This is actually a build idea that I got off Facebook, so it's not my original idea, the style of the building or anything like that. But we're gonna use foam core, balsa, some plaster, and I'm gonna try to get some fir stuff. I got some fir for the thatch. Try that out, and we'll see what we can do. So I'm gonna start out by cutting some shapes here in the foam core and get the base structure built first. Hey everyone, Future Neil here. I just wanted to quickly jump in and say something here about this video. I've recently hit 100,000 subscribers, which is absolutely crazy, and I kind of wanted to try something a little bit different just with this video. Really try to make it more of an experiential type thing to bring you right in there with me as I go. I'm going to be explaining things, but you're going to hear all the sounds, kind of an ASMR type hobby experience. I think it's going to be really cool. As I'm editing this, I'm really liking it. So anyway, just to let you guys know, and hope you enjoy the vid. Okay, so as I make each of these pieces, there's going to be the front, the sides. I want each to be a little bit off from the others. So like the roof will be sloping backwards on each of these pieces just a little bit. And it's just going to give it some nice kind of randomized shape to the whole building, and I think it's going to look pretty good that way. So you can see what I mean here. These are the side pieces. Each are a little bit off from each other. This side is lower than this side, so it's going to create the effect of a sloping roof that's slowly, that's aged, slowly kind of sloping and caving in over time, and that's kind of the look I'm after here. Snap break. Okay, so we're going to start adding on all the wood the wood columns and beams and things like that for the half timber kind of structure. For that, I got all these little balsa sticks here, these balsa square dowels. Yes, these are called dowels. They don't have to be round to be a dowel. They can be square. So these are some square dowels. These, I believe, are 3/8. Yes, 3/8 and 1/4 inch square dowel. So I'm just going to be gluing these on with the hot glue gun, and afterwards, I'm going to be carving them up a bit, weathering them. I've got a wire brush here just to roughen them up and make them look nice and weathered. I'll glue them on first though, and some of the pieces I will kind of, probably this one like this, I'll snap some just to give them you know, that worn look. And yeah, so we're going to start doing that. The bigger dowel, the 1/4 inch, is going to go kind of on the corners and maybe on some of the beams and things, and then the rest, the accents, are going to be with these guys as well as the doorway. All right, it's been an hour and I got all the wood on here. That was a straight hour. It's about 5 p.m. in the day now. But this is how far we are. I think that's pretty good. All I'm going to do now is rough up the wood. It's very straight now. I haven't done any weathering or anything like that. So I'm going to rough it up with a knife. And also even with just my fingernail here, I'll show you up close. We'll do that, paint it up, and then I'm going to throw on the stucco on the sides using some plaster of Paris. And then we'll do the roof. I think we can get close to finishing today. I think it's doable. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, it's about 7:30 p.m. I got all the painting done on the wood. I'm just about to get started with the plaster of Paris on here. And so, yeah, 7:30. We're getting close to the end of the day here. I said midnight, so I'm going to push through to midnight. I'm starting to feel a little tired already. I think I'm going to make a pot of coffee here, but I'm pretty happy with it. It looks, it seems like there's a lot more to do, but the main structure's there. Throw some plaster on. That just needs a little bit of paint. Plaster, by the way, cures really quick. Plaster of Paris, this stuff here. So this is awesome. I can mix it up. I'll have to do one side at a time, let it harden. It takes about 10, 15, 20 minutes to harden. So you put it on the one side, let it harden. Flip over to the next, do that side, flip over to the next. So it is a bit time consuming. Then I got to paint that up and weather that. And then throwing on some thatch. I'm thinking of I'm going to have to use this. I got some grass and stuff, but that never, like some straw. That never looks good. I'm going to try some fur. This is all I got for fur. I might have to go out and buy some better stuff tomorrow, but I'll attempt it with this. I think this will work for that. You'll see, I'll do some stuff with this to make it look really nice and thatchy. But anyway, yeah, let's get at it. Okay, we're looking pretty good here. Got all the plaster on where I want it. Yeah, so all that's left is to paint the plaster, do the roof, and I got windows here as well. And I actually might even add in some little iron hooks and some other things that the guy that built his house, the reference that I'm using for this, he had on his some hooks with some rust marks. Looked awesome. So I might do that too. See how much time I got there. I'll do that last if I do it. But I think I'm going to let this plaster dry a bit longer. It's set already, but it still has a lot of moisture in it. I want to let that dry out before throwing some paint on there. And so I think right now I'm going to tackle this roof and see how well this faux fur does. All right, final stretch, kind of. Gonna do the roof now, the thatch with the old hat with the fake hair. I hope this works. If not, I'm gonna have to change it tomorrow, but at least we'll get something on tonight and we can call it finished, or at least it'll look finished. I'm gonna start by taking this beak off the hat here. And there. Got them off, got the fur there. And this old bit of garbage here. Okay, so I'm trying this fur now. So I've seen this done on some Facebook groups before. Other people have used fur as opposed to like some sort of grass. The reference that I'm using for this building used fur, and I thought it looked awesome. So I'm gonna try it. I got a little comb here. This is a very fine tooth comb here. Woo! This is actually the one for my static grass applicator. So combing this out actually does really straighten things out a lot and make it look pretty good. So let's throw it on, see what happens, see how it looks. Okay, drum roll. Ta-da. I don't know. I can see it. I think I definitely need some work here. It's not glued on yet. I didn't throw any glue on. But in general, I don't know. Oh, and by the way, it's 10:30 p.m. So we're running out of time. An hour and a half. I'll get it's doable to get it done. We'll be close anyway. And if not, I'll go past 12 and keep on going tonight. I think I want to get it done tonight. So, yeah. Anyway, that's what time we're at right now. All right, I think I'm calling her a night. Got close. I was gonna be making a bunch more of these little boards here as well to put on, kind of clamping down on the thatch there. But I think we did pretty darn good, starting at noon, ending it's like 10 to midnight here. You can see that. So I think we did pretty darn good. Tomorrow we'll finish it up, dab some paint on there, get some of these boards, and do just some final finishing touches. And I think we got a pretty sweet little, almost one day build. So anyway, I'm gonna pack it in for the night, get some sleep, and we'll get back at her tomorrow. Okay, and we are back again. So it's just been a quick overnight sleep for me. I know it's supposed to be a one-day build. We didn't quite make it there. I totally could have if I started a little earlier in the day. That noon starting time was just not the most ideal. But all we got left is to throw some wood planks on and some weathering, and I'm going to do a little bit something with the windows here, maybe a little bit of resin or something like that. And but these planks I think are going to be pretty cool, putting them on there just to make the roof look a little more dilapidated, make things kind of more weathered and semi falling apart. So I'm going to get back to it. Hopefully we can do this. I'm thinking 1 hour, maybe 2 hours, get it done quickly like that, and then it's basically a one-day build, but not exactly. I think we got to do this again, something a little bigger, start really early in the morning, go super late, see exactly what I can do to really push myself. I think that's what we're going to do in the future here. An awesome kind of really cool, maybe even a 24-hour build like Brent has done, and some of those other painting guys, those marathons they did with Maniac and Midwinter Minis guy over there too. All those guys did a big, huge challenge to see how much they could get painted in however long they could keep going for. Maybe we'll try something like that at some point. But anyway, for now, let's get this guy finished up. And yeah. Okay, so we're done. 1 day build. Well, almost. We didn't quite make 1 day, but I'm really happy with myself and making this in a day and a half, basically. I think that's pretty good. It turned out really well. I'm really liking the thatch. I don't know, for whatever reason, the fur kind of just seems to be the most, I guess, to scale. It looks the most natural when I see the fur. I think it looks really good. Let me know what you think down below if you think the fur worked at all for thatch. Or if, let's see here, somewhere back here, I got some grass, some sort of straw type grass. I think that's just too out of scale. I don't know. And then it's really hard to work with. You got little grass pieces kind of coming out constantly. It's not glued down all the time or steady. It's not going to stay glued down. And I think this did really well. But yeah, pretty good. So I just want to say too, a big thanks. By the time this video comes out, I'll be at should be at 100,000 subscribers. That's just mind-boggling. Totally insane. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do for that. I'm not sure if I'm just gonna say something here. I'll say something here, but maybe I'll do something special for that. Maybe once the big plaque gets here, I'll do a little something extra. I'd really like to do kind of another animation like I did for my 1,000 subscribers. That would be a lot of fun with the little wizard guy and everything in there. We'll see. But anyway, I want to give a big thanks to all you guys for helping me get there. I think that's just so surreal. 100,000, man, that's just mind-boggling. I don't even know how to put that into words, but crazy awesome. So yeah, and also the giveaway winners, we did the draw. I got the 3 winners. I'll put the names at the bottom here. I'll be emailing you right away, so you should have that email before this video is out, or by the time this video is out. So big congrats to the 3 guys. We did 3 buildings instead of just the 1, and expect more giveaways in the future. I want to do more of that with you guys and get more brands out there to send stuff and what we can do for giveaways. I think that would be awesome. And one more thing I wanted to touch on. Sorry, yeah, we got this. You got this. I think a lot of you are waiting for the Medieval House Tavern. Let's just go grab that for a sec. All right, so here it is. Now, the plan actually was to start on this guy for this video. I wanted to do something that was going to be kind of quick. I figured I'll just finish up the medieval house. But, you know, this thing is so much more work than I thought. Maybe it's just because I was maybe more slow back then when I was building this. But you got this thing, you got to think about all the little... Number one, the shingles are ridiculous. The roof is huge on here. So there's still a ton of shingles to do. The interiors, you got to put flooring in here. Got to do all the wood planks and all the inner walls as well. I got to somehow get a staircase up to this top level. I don't think I have room on the second level to do that. What I'm thinking of doing is putting a staircase in the back. We got more stone here. I got to get this guy put on. So the plan is I'm definitely going to get this done. I just wanted to do a pretty fast video after the massive tabletop board, which is right there, by the way. So I'm rearranging my whole work area, studio area down here. That looks awesome, super inspirational. Just looking over and seeing that sitting right there beside me. That's totally awesome. But anyway, we're going to be getting back to this guy. I think it's going to be super cool when it's finished. It's going to be really awesome. So I'm excited for that. But I'm really excited that I was able, this thing has no interiors, but I was excited that, or I am excited I was able to do something like this so quick, which means I'm eager to do kind of more one-day type builds, or at least gives me some hope that I can maybe get into. If I just need to do some fast videos, we can do maybe get to 1 video per week, at least 1 per 2 weeks, do something like this. I would like to try to do a bigger video with like, or not a bigger video, a bigger building, and see if I can do that maybe in a 24-hour challenge, as I mentioned earlier. And yeah, a big thank you to my patrons. If you believe and if you are interested in helping this channel grow, helping really supporting me and what I'm doing here, go over to Patreon, and just for a buck a month, you can support me there. Every dollar goes a long way. It all adds up. You can go all the way up to, I think, I got some big tiers on there now. They're not filled in yet, but I got some that are limited. If you want to become a really huge supporter, I got some fun things planned out for my patrons in the future. Really cool stuff regarding all of that. But if you want to go there, support me, support the channel, go over there to Patreon. The link is just down below. Help me out here. Help me with what I'm doing. That would be so awesome. So anyway, thanks guys. We got another big build coming up ahead of here. I'm super excited for this one. So stay tuned for that. I'll catch you on the next one.